Geometry section 3.4, problem number 8. We have two overlapping triangles here, and we are trying to prove that they are congruent to each other. We are trying to prove that ZWX, so this triangle right here in that order, is congruent to YXW. And so you can see that it goes in this specific order here along the sides. Alright, so let's see what information we are given. We are given that angle ZWX, this one right here, is equal to YXW. Now, I don't know if you have that same type of I did, but YXW, which is going to be this big angle over here. So we are told that those two are equal, and we're given that. We are also given that ZXW, this little one in here, is equal to YWX, this little one over here. And so they look equal, and we are told they are in fact equal. Now, we are given two equal angles, but we are not given any sides. The first thing we're going to want to do is really figure out exactly what these triangles are so we can see what the overlapping sides are, because it's a little bit hard to see in this diagram. So we have ZWX, we have this triangle right here. This is where multiple colors can help you a lot on paper. And our other one is YXW, so YXW, and then back. So our shared side is going to be this one right down at the bottom. And because it is a shared side, it's going to be equal to itself. We can use one mark there. And we can use reflexive property on that. So looking at our two triangles, we have this green highlighted one. We have an angle, a side, and an angle. And then the blue highlighted one, we also have an angle, side, and an angle. So we're going to be able to use angle, side, angle congruence to do our proof. So let's take it step by step. We have our given information, and we can always write that down right away first. The second thing we're going to claim is that reflexive side that is equal to itself. So if we say that WX is equal to, and I'm not going to say WX, I'm going to say XW, and we'll explain why in a second, so just hang tight with me. But it has something to do with our corresponding parts of the congruent triangles being in the right order. And this is by reflexive. Then we can immediately jump into saying that our two triangles are congruent. So we can actually go ahead and make this statement right away, that these are congruent. And the reason we can say that is by angle, side, angle. So number 3, angle, side, angle, and there we've already proven it. Now, the reason that we put WX is equal to XW here is because when you go to your corresponding sides, we have WX as the last two letters of this triangle, and XW as the last two letters of this triangle. So our corresponding parts, to be truly congruent, we would want to write it like this, our two line segments here. And so if we want to be as specific as possible and we want to follow our triangle in the right order, it's going to be read backwards depending on which triangle we're looking at.